the question he has asked, very pertinent. You see, practically what can I draw from this knowledge? First of all, as I told you, this knowledge will bring you strength and clarity, which is of great practical use. You know very well, in all the changing situations of life, if I know there is one unchanging thing, isn't it a huge solace? Death will not overpower you, fear will not overpower you, if you know in the background there is a reality which doesn't change. And then this brings immense clarity of mind, because you see your concentration, even if now your immediate goal now is forming your career, a great career for yourself. Without concentration, without focus, how can you do it? You can only concentrate a mind which is not muddy, which is not wrongly conditioned, which doesn't have too many negativities. And to overcome these problems, this knowledge is required. If I don't know anything about this system, how am I going to keep it clean? You see, today's students, all sorts of exposures on all sides. So all sorts of thoughts going on in the mind. Once I know this is what human life is meant for, this is the purpose of human life, I will strive to keep my exposures positive. I will strive to purify my thoughts and feelings, because I know I have a great goal in life. And this penetration itself brings about that clarity, that focus in your life. People who have a spiritual background are extremely focused, and so they are successful everywhere. It is the lack of this knowledge that has made us so cynic, distracted, unfocused, and then we are asking why there is no success, why no fulfillment in life. You must work on yourself. What's the point in knowing everything about this world and not knowing yourself? So, this knowledge is beneficial in all aspects. It will train this system to achieve the highest goals of life. And then he said, what practical steps can we take towards this? Practically, I will tell you, first thing when you get up in the morning, you must spend at least 5 to 10 minutes in some form of yoga. Either let it be prayer, or let it be just sitting quietly with a concentrated mind on God, or some form of elevated reading of maybe Bhagavad Gita or the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, some such book. Just 5 to 10 minutes of some elevated thinking every day. First thing early in the morning. And a regulated lifestyle. This is all I will ask from you. Not a very erratic lifestyle. Anytime I slept, anytime I ate, or always ate only fast food. If you lead this kind of a life, your own mind will be totally out of control all the time. If you want it to be collected, a little regulation of lifestyle is required. So these two things, practical steps towards this knowledge. Every day a little bit of yoga, in whatever form you can do it, and regulating your lifestyle. Another one practical step which I will tell you is, satsang is important. Have good friends, good company. I can see a number of people here who are interested in this knowledge. If you connect with them, there is the Ramakrishna Mutt here. If you connect with that, your own mind gets an inspiration to come out of negativities, to go towards this immense possibility. So if you can follow these practical methods in your everyday life, you will come into a great amount of focus towards this, and you will achieve success everywhere. Please remember, this knowledge does not take you away from life. It gives you a greater, richer experience of life. In fact, without this, I really don't know what is there. How can you live in a very confused, wrongly conditioned mind? It's like living in a terrible jail. Isn't it? That's the experience many people are having of life. Because your mind you have not put the right habits. It's wrongly conditioned. The same old silly, stupid emotions, the same old thought patterns. I want to get out of it. So you must work on this system. This is basic to a good life. And then whatever you want from the external front will come into your life. Practical steps to spirituality. What? Morning, 10 minutes of yoga, regulated lifestyle, satsang. Keep a check on the friendships you make. If you have good friends, noble friends, high idealistic friends, you will move towards this. So these are the practical points